Yep.
Is it working?
Hello, we are live.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. All right. So I'm waiting for my computer to tell me that we're live. Oh my gosh. Cool. All right. I am still. Oh.
I'm the only one on. Hi, everyone.
I know.
Why are this new thing? And it's good morning.
There we go. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, Danny. My
Hello,
brother
everybody.
Danny. Oh, there's everybody. Hello.
I hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo on this side.
Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, the family's here, and
Yay.
so just good morning. Thank you for your patience. We're testing this out and going live on the Zoom thing.
And so it's yeah, I'm hearing an echo, a big echo.
Okay, so that's
I mean, it's a big delay. It's a delay. Why am I hearing that? Hang on.
Hi. So no one else is hearing the echo, only you, Danny.
Yeah, well, I hear things in my head all the time. So.
Well, you're with the right person. Would you like me to ask you some questions to confirm that you're okay?
Please do.
Gosh.
Okay, so
yeah, everybody says no delay here, no echo there. So the family says they're good.
Okay.
But I know it would be irritating to you to hear that the whole time. So
yeah. And I don't know which, hang on. I don't know which program to delete. You know, which one to shut down.
I see.
Yeah. I think I'm going to shut something down. So let's see if.
Okay, so hopefully I'm not going to lose go anywhere. Everybody. He's shutting something down now. We know that he's not on screen right now.
That's YouTube. That's Zoom. So I'm going to shut. Am I gone?
You're here, actually.
Cool.
And how's your echo?
The echo's gone. So
there you
it's
go.
Weird. I had to open up Zoom and YouTube. And so YouTube was really delayed.
Okay.
Zoom is, it's too, I can't keep all this in my mind. It's too hard. There's too many steps.
Yeah, you need to write down a little cheat sheet. Step 1, step 2.
It's 3 pages long. Yeah. Hey, but I see me on, I'm live.
You are live.
I see me on YouTube. Cool. So
Good morning.
I'm trying to bring up the chat. Let's see.
Can you bring up the chat on your Zoom?
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, I don't think you can, but that would be amazing to know.
Yeah.
And they're liking the Zoom because it's clearer for them as they're watching.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a clearer picture than when we do StreamYard.
Cool. Well, that's what they say. But it's so much. StreamYard is so easy.
Yes, StreamYard it's a good name. It is stream. It's so easy for us as users. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vanessa. Yay. Hi, Suzanne. Susan, good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, Luna's here. She decided to come sit on my lap.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put some plus. Hang on. It's early. I need coffee.
I know, Danny. I don't know why.
Why did I do this?
You guys, he got me up early to do this test with him. The things you do for your brother, I tell you.
And thank you so much.
And it's
All
even
right.
earlier for him where he's at. So
It is. Well, I had to get on before Andrea does her 45 to 45.
yeah. Yes.
You
Yes.
know,
What time does she usually do that, by the way? So I can
not
keep that.
9. So in a half hour.
So 9 a.m. your time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, cool. Well, this works. I wish I would have videoed this so I could figure out how to do it, but it works. It's good. Awesome.
Yay. I think once you get it down, it's gonna be okay.
Right.
Shanti says that Biden will have a news conference at 3:45 Eastern time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what he's going to talk about.
Yeah, what's there to talk about? There's not even anything to talk about. What is
No. It's whew. You know, it is a struggle for us people who care with all this stuff going on. And I was when I got quiet this morning to think about, you know, what is going on in Afghanistan and Haiti, and what I got was that this is just this is our reset.
Yeah.
And we're starting over from scratch. And even though this is really a tough time to go through with, but it felt to me that, you know, we're kind of focused on U.S. political and how the U.S. is involved in the world.
Mhm.
And what I got was, it's not the U.S., it's bigger. It's the whole world is resetting.
Yeah.
And when people, like in the past, when they tear down these artifacts and these beautiful buildings, it's just changed to the old way, and we have to let those go so we can come to a new way.
Yeah.
And it's still hard to deal with.
It really is, because even if you have a clear vision and understanding of what's taking place, we're still physically going through it. Our mind, body, and spirit still going through it. And so just knowing about it doesn't always make it easy. And I felt it's so funny, Danny, I feel like we were talking to the same spirit team this morning, because that's exactly what came through for me.
Yeah.
Not only for the current situation that's going on, that's big in our, you know, in our face right now, but also for, you know, I was thinking for people who are still resisting, you know, the vaccine and stuff like that. And it's not just the mega hats. You have the hippie group. I don't know what else. I'm going to group them in the hippies, right? So you have this whole group of people who are non-vax. They're very, you know, earth conscious and spiritually conscious and everything. Yet they truly feel that the vaccine is not a good thing for their bodies and
right.
so forth. So you have that group too. And it's just like the message to that group. And I'm hugging them all because they're my people.
Yeah.
It's important to understand this is part of the transition, the switch, what did you call it? The shift.
The shift.
This is part of the shift. And and so I don't know. Anyways, very similar messages for both of us.
Yeah. And I'm sure other people are getting it too. Hang on, we have somebody else coming in.
Yay.
This is, I think it's gonna work. Come on, join
Come on in.
Come on in. There she is. There you is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Aw.
How's the test going? Is it working?
It is. You're here. Debbie's
Yes.
here. I'm here. It was a little rough start. It was a little,
Right.
But our family was very patient and kind, and were our eyes and ears on the other side. So they kept us knowing what they were seeing and hearing. And so I threw some cards on is this going to impact Biden as a president and how he's looked at long term? What does it look like for him long term? Because this whole this is not a win-win. No matter what you do, how it's done, it's just not a win-win. There just isn't. And so I see that he's stuck in this, and it is a concern, right? This is something that he came in, he had no choice about, and there is concern. He had to make a tough choice here, guys. This isn't something he wanted to do. It just had to be done, right? I do, however, see that in the long run, it's going to open up new opportunities and a new, I think, a strengthened future, all in all. However, we have to go through this time first.
Yeah.
What he's going to be facing. This is for Biden.
Yeah. And that's for us too. I mean,
and for us, exactly.
That's what we were talking about, Andrea, before you got on, is we were both meditating this morning, and this is like a big reset shift, as painful as it is to go through it. And those cards were exactly, for Biden as well as for us. We didn't get to pull the I don't want to say that. We didn't get to make any decision, but we are going through that.
Yeah.
So
is this about what's happening right now in the Middle East?
Yeah, in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I didn't throw cards yet on that for myself, but I just right.
Yeah. It's so difficult. And with Haiti and Afghanistan, it was, I was so depressed. I mean, and as we are sensitive in our community, we're very sensitive to other people around us. And so I know that if I'm feeling it, everyone in our community is feeling it.
Absolutely.
And we just have to, this shouldn't define us, and this shouldn't keep us down. We need to shine even brighter and be brighter light in this because we have to.
Yeah,
right.
The more positive energy we can keep going, right? And keep the vibrations up.
Yeah, and it's not easy. So let's what else should I mean, there's so much to read on. I don't want to go down into
so someone remembered, we don't want to, but someone, Juno said that in 2018, 45 helped the Taliban leader get released from prison.
Yeah.
So we have to, but they're all, they're all washing their hands of like, we didn't.
Yeah.
I had a lovely conversation with my Republican hillbilly brother yesterday on this same thing.
Oh.
That was fun.
I hope you had a beer in your hand or something that you could
that I threw at him.
Distract yourself from.
It's so hard because we're on opposite sides. And I finally, I didn't argue with him. I just said, you know what? We have to come together and figure this out. We can't keep blaming the other side. But the question I have along those lines is, if 45 released had this guy released, I don't think he's smart enough to plan ahead. Was somebody else behind him saying, release this guy? Was it Russia? Was it China? Because they're all going in now and starting to get economic inroads for, I guess Afghanistan has a lot of lithium.
Okay. Right. That's a good way to go. Harry's mom said today she went shopping and she just started crying in the car on the way home. And she said, I never do that. Just started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our family here is feeling it too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm going to start crying, Harry's mom, because you were crying.
There's no crying in tarot.
There's no crying in tarot.
So I didn't know we were going to read. I thought we were just testing your video. So I'm just going to grab a deck of cards.
Okay.
I will be right back because this is
I
okay.
love you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Who is that? Who's that picture that she has on there? Look how long is her hair?
Hey, what you talking about?
Is her hair brown?
I love that shot. It's so
Thank you.
spiritual.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so
let's read on if Russia was involved in because Trump is just not that smart. And what's going on with Pompeo? He was so
that's what
skinny.
Gigi just said. GGB just said, will this lead to Pompeo?
Oh, well, let's read on.
Let's read on Russia and then we'll tag in on Pompeo. See.
Yeah. Andrea better get her fast cards because we're going. Oh, she's muted too. She muted herself too. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Was Russia behind? Was Russia behind? Second card, the Empress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So interesting because when I was checking in, I'm seeing that I saw a few people kind of like them, Russia coming together with a couple other countries. I don't think it's them alone, but they are.
Right.
And then I threw these cards.
When you were getting that image of other countries, were they battling each other? Were they coming in, or were they like?
No,
unified?
these top three people, they were top three people, and I don't know if it, because I get things in metaphors,
Yeah.
So to me, he all it's saying to me is he wasn't alone.
Right. Okay.
And hidden. There's some things hidden here.
Yeah.
But it will be. I feel like it's going to be revealed in time who's involved there, who was part of that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't plan well.
No. Got it.
They didn't. But however, that being said, yes.
So it's real interesting. And the reason I asked that, because the first card I threw was the Five of Wands. So people like having some kind of disagreement over, no, we're going to do this. Is it China? Is it Russia? And then I got the Empress card on top of it. So maybe it was the US and people going, you can't do this. Don't let this guy out. Don't talk to the Taliban. I got the Three of Cups on here at the base of it as a celebration.
Or people coming together, right?
Yes.
Like-minded, same.
Yes. Right. But the other cards are not good. I got the Star of Hope upside down at the top of the reading. I got the Emperor which is like, oh my God. And then the final outcome is them bones. So it's a reset. It's, this is going to be, I didn't pull any further on it because this is where we are. But
Right.
yeah, other people had huge influence on the US saying, let's let these Taliban guys go.
Yeah.
It was for their benefit, not for
their
ours.
benefit. They don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure my shirt says Triumph. Okay. Because when my hair starts to cover it, it looks a little interesting.
Yeah, you
It
don't
looks
want
like
to cover the eye.
It
Oh,
looks like a little bit like. All right.
I like your Triumph shirt. Do you have a Triumph motorcycle?
Triumph motorcycle.
You do?
No, I do not.
Oh,
But they're very cool.
they are. You know who has a Triumph motorcycle? Sharon at Nasty Women.
I know.
She rides a Triumph.
I was part of that when, in fact, this shirt played a part in that too. She was asking for a reading when I was doing a live. That day I pulled this shirt out. I never wore it. And she asked a question and I, for some reason, led her to, getting the Triumph with the three-wheel one.
Yeah. Oh, the trike.
The trike.
The baby
Yeah.
Triumph.
It's a beautiful bike.
All my neighbors around here, the ones that drive Harleys, and there's a number of them. They're all switching. They're all changing their two wheels to three.
I'm serious. It's like, it's a thing. It's a thing. You don't want to give up the road, but the road wants to give up on you. So you gotta make that switch for life. Choose life.
All right. What was the second question we were going to read on? We had two. We had two.
Pompeo.
Pompeo. So he must have lost like 50 pounds or something. I didn't even recognize him. I saw him on the news channel yesterday.
Okay.
I'm like, who is this guy?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Because he was like,
Yeah, well, yeah,
kind of
getting...
Jabba the Huttish.
Okay, so Pompeo. Is there going to be a connection to Pompeo? Is that correct? Is that the...
Yeah, is it going to come out that there's a connection to Pompeo?
And the situation over there?
Yes, in Afghanistan. Because it's all about when Trump released, what we're focusing on. Trump had agreed to release one of the Taliban leaders that is now,
Was he connected to that?
Was he connected to that release?
Yeah, getting a yes on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, releasing link to the king. I believe this was under 45's direction. Like it wasn't, Pompeo didn't decide to do this. It's bigger than him.
Right.
But what I see, the bottom of the deck was karma upside down. So bad karma on them for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. What'd you get, Debbie? Same?
I got a yes. I I heard yes right away. But I also felt that, again, like what Andrea was saying, that it was part of the job, but he did it, but look at him carrying that. He's carrying that burden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that same burden.
Oh, yeah. It's on his shoulders.
Right. Yeah, I got judgment upside down, the star upside down,
Wow.
and the heartbreak right side up. It's like, oh my God. And again, going back to at the base of the deck, I think it will come out. I know he had a hand in it. I'm not getting a real clear image on if it is going to come out. We're saying it's coming out. There's still this winning at any cost. And I think that was all about the Empress, Russia. So I think
That's right.
I do believe that, foreign influences were coming in and causing a lot of chaos, winning at any cost. Can we pull again and see if the news is going to come out, see if we can get a clearer answer on that? Because I think, unless you guys did, because I didn't, it's just that he was involved in it.
Okay.
Not that.
Right. No.
Is there oil in Afghanistan? Like their natural resources? I'm trying to figure out what else. Anyways, that could be another question. What else?
Yeah. They have lithium, talc. So it is I just read this and I can't remember everything that they have. They may have oil, but they do have natural resources that the world wants. And I think a lot of it is the lithium.
Is it going to come out? Just regards to him, Pompeo, or the fact that they let them go in the why? Or Russia? What were you wanting to, what's going to come out in the news?
Let's just look at Pompeo on if he's going to, if it's going to come out. If it's going to be known that he had a big role, well, I don't know. It's too early. I have my bathrobe on.
I know.
Yeah, you're dressed for this.
I'm all dressed and everything. Jennifer says opium too, huh?
Yes, I think it's gonna come out.
Yeah, I got the yes upside down, corrupt unions, and the fall. So I think a little bit more. Yeah, look at this, the corruption. It just follow the money, right?
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's going to be the focal part.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. He'll be in the news about it, but he's not the focal or the focus.
Right.
Huh, look, bottom of the deck. That's who is.
Yep. Oh. Huh. Bottom of the deck. I mean, the bottom of my spread. The king.
Yeah.
The king of pentacles upside down. Yeah. So yeah, I think.
Truth, guilty, bullseye.
That's what I got.
That's right. Also that entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. I do feel that he's gonna be pointing the fingers, because he truly is trying to isolate and hide from the world there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He's trying to, they will work hard to point fingers to other places, right? He's going to try to make himself look all just. So he'll work on that, pointing his fingers to both Russia and to the former guy, right? And but in the end, that's why it's a kind of like yes and no at this point. But I feel in the end, no matter what, it's going to come around.
Right. And I don't know if that's like the, does it even matter at this point? Because there's just so much stuff coming at the former administration.
Well, the question is will he flip? Because I'm looking at this
Oh,
at my spread here, and I'm like, wait, is he going to flip?
ooh,
Is he going to offer some? Because he's pointing his fingers at both Russia
Yeah.
and the people overseas and
Right.
the
that's
former
a great
guy.
question. Is he gonna flip? Pompeo.
Because there's no doubt he was involved, and it was my job, right? He'll say.
Mhm.
That's what I hear too. I just work here. Like, this
I
is what
just
they
work
told me to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, there is a crap storm coming.
Oh, there you go.
What he knows about this secret.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's think together money.
The card that flew out. This is the one that
Oh,
Yeah.
across the room. There's going to be.
He doesn't want legal problems. So he's gonna, if he can get out of legal problems for himself, he's going to blab, blab, blab.
when you were saying that, my first card that I got was the Three of Pentacles. And I'm going, okay, who's he working with? And then when you were saying he's going to get out of legal troubles, he's going to blab, blab, blab. It was being challenged by the magician. So I go, that's what's going to happen. He's going to be changing things up. He's going to be creating a new narrative. He's working with his attorneys to create a new narrative about this. A lot of illusion, delusion, a lot of, I got the Moon card. I got the Empress card going back to Russia. And the final outcome, again, is another transition. I say that nicely. Another transition card for him. And at the base of the deck, I got the Hierophant. So it's all about his government involvement with this. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, he's worried, guys. And so he is willing to bring whatever information to save himself.
Yep.
So, yep.
They're such fine, upstanding people in that administration. They're so concerned for everybody.
That's why we've been reading them over the years, and it's just like, how can they just do this? Well, they can get away with it somehow or another. And,
Yeah.
They just don't even.
Well, their moral compass is set differently than ours, I think.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta close one eye to look.
What do you
Sissel, thank you. Sissel just gave us
Sissel.
100. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Blessings
you so
to you.
much.
I can't see the chat. Hi, everyone. Because on the Zoom, you can't see the chat.
No, you have to have you got to have this thing going on.
Oh.
Oh, how do you get that? How do you get that to just do the chat?
Well, I keep getting a call from Scam Likely, but there you go. It's on my phone.
Here we are. Hi.
I should do that. I have it on my computer. And
but just throw it on your phone.
yeah.
Just have your phone sitting there and you can see it just scrolling. All our family sending love and light
I'm trying.
and hugs.
You know, I used to do tech that was my business. I mean,
Don't say that out loud, Dan.
Yeah. What?
I know. People would call me up in the middle of the night and go, "Hey, can you help me? Can you fix this?"
You're like, yeah, plug it in.
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Reboot.
Plug it in. Turn the computer off, turn it back on, make sure it's plugged in.
And when I was talking to Canada, I would go reboot.
Reboot.
Reboot, eh?
Reboot, eh? I'm not Canadian. Sorry.
You gotta reboot, eh?
Eh?
Okay,
You making fun of us, Danny?
No, I love it.
No.
It's okay, we can take it. We like
We're
it.
jealous because we have zero.
Reboot.
Reboot, eh?
I guess I was making fun of you since Spirit just said reboot. Reboot, eh?
Danny and I have zero character in our act. We have zero accent, no character. And so we love accents, don't we, Danny?
Yes, we do. Now, some people say I talk funny, but I don't believe so.
Okay, Forrest.
I can't see the chat. I got it on the phone. Where's the chat?
It's
You
down
got to push
below.
live. You got to push the live button, live chat.
Oh, I'm not logged in. Maybe that's why.
I need a bigger phone.
I know, mine's huge. It's like the.
Cool. All right. Maybe I can shut this off then. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Jana says she took computer programming in 1975. Not much help now.
No.
Amen.
No. You know, and it's so funny because as soon as I got out of that job, it was like, if you're not focused on it 100%, it just changes so fast day to day that, you know, within a month, you're dealing with old technology.
Yeah.
And so my iPads from 2012.
Does it work?
It does. My brother goes, "You need a new iPad." And I go, "Why?" And he goes, "You're not updated. You're not at the latest software." And I go, "It just updated." And he goes, "You're on software that was 2 years ago. They don't make, they were updating the old software, but you're not on the latest, greatest patch." So I'm looking around. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices that need to be upgraded. I know.
Yeah. I
Neat
hear you. I
job.
had to do that this year. I was in the same boat.
Boot.
Boat.
Same boot. What else do we want to read on? Does anybody in the chat have something, since I can see that?
I was looking in the chat, people just talking about, just keeping up with what we're talking about in the convo with us. And
Yeah.
I don't see any new questions yet, but yeah, I have a few degrees. My first one was in CAD. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
You do.
Of course, I used to do stuff like that.
So
Andrea knows what CAD is.
1984, my first degree. CAD.
Computer.
Oh.
Computer
administration degree?
Something design.
Computer.
Oh,
I was a
okay.
Yep. Computer drafting. I was a drafts.
Yeah. So use it for plans for buildings and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe, you can use that skill set to design a new government that works for us. that works
Oh,
for
Jana
all.
knows CAD. Yay, Jana knew it. Yeah, too
Well,
funny.
you guys hook up together and create something
The
good.
thing is like my, you know, my all but dissertation, I went all the way to all but dissertation and PhD, so it doesn't count. So, but yeah, in psychology. So the drafting thing was a 5-minute deal.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So,
Computer automated drafting, Cheryl says.
computer automated drafting. Cool.
That makes sense. I have a degree in it and I don't remember. Computer automated. Okay.
Well,
Should we check on Storm Fred?
Storm Fred, yeah, and I do want to check in on Haiti a little bit,
Yeah.
just to I was looking at where to donate money to, and it's, you got to be so careful because there's a lot of there's a certain group of people that are really good with getting money and they don't really put it in the right place. Like if you're going to donate to Haiti and then it goes to, next thing you know, you're getting a MAGA hat in the mail and saying, thank you. Thank you for your donation. So you got to be super careful where you're donating money.
Okay.
And, you know, go online and check it out and just double check before you start sending money.
Right. For Haiti, we're talking about
For Haiti and yeah, and I don't even know, you know, it's so fresh. It's hard to get a perspective on what
yeah.
we need to do.
Yeah.
So, but let's look at Fred. Now, where did Fred go? Because then there's Grace that comes up right behind, right?
I think Fred is just, isn't it just off of Florida and Texas or something right now? Coming in?
I didn't see it. Somebody in the chat.
See, I can't look it up. You guys have to look it up for me.
Fred. Where are you, Fred? See if anybody is.
Pure Visionary says Doctors Without Borders would be a good one.
Yeah.
Haiti braces for Grace, so that must be.
Coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grace is going towards Haiti. That's right. And they just
And
had
Florida
that
braces for Fred. So Storm Fred
Okay.
gains strength as it nears Florida coast. That was 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Right. And that looks like it's going right into the panhandle of Florida.
Okay.
So, you know, around Mobile, Alabama. And so,
See Storm Fred's outcome on North America, because usually they end up coming up here as well.
okay.
Tail end of the storms. Let's see the outcome of Storm Fred. North America, East Coast. Well, my cards are all upside down.
Uh-oh.
Turn them around.
Well, I don't see any horrible cards. I just see spinning. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Should have asked
Yeah.
a different way, but
Okay, well.
what do you
Oh, my
think?
goodness. Okay. Well, when I when I was looking in, there's one portion, and I'm not familiar. Sorry guys, I'm gonna to the family here. I have to get off the chat because I want to look at Florida.
Fred.
Well, while you're looking up Florida, well, let me just
you
get
do you
what
because okay.
Yeah. So with what Andrea was saying, I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting a lot of water coming up. The work is going to be really hard. This storm is going to stop a lot of work. So people are just going to have to stop. the government is going to step in to help with some kind of disaster relief. My justice card is upside down. The 10 of swords in this deck, they're walking away from being stabbed. So again, with Andrea's take on it, I'm not seeing a whole lot of financial and death, although, you know, especially with this card, they're walking away from it. So they narrowly avert it. But with the 2 of Pentacles, this is all about juggling money, and just look at all the water around there. And so that's why I'm getting a big sense of just, it's going to dump and with grace right behind it. I think that is.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, you know, of course, this part of the country, they're prepared for this thing. These types of things, they you know, stay alert and on top of it. You know, they come together, so they're not working alone. They come together to try to be careful. And the hard part is sticking through it. Don't give up. You know, keep that. But when I was looking in, I was being highlighted to a crook, you know, where here's Florida, and then there's that crook, that, you know, the corner part. Well, I didn't realize that's where it was going in, but it showed that's going to be the most damage right there. It kept showing that. And I did get a tower as an outcome. So it's going to create that chaos.
Yeah.
But it's not like they haven't had this before. But I feel like as it moves, you know, it's the same. I see the storm, but again, we're prepared. We work together. It's a good community like that. However, there will be chaos and some of that, but I feel like it's zoned in on that one area where it hits that corner. Part. Does that make sense?
Is that on the East Coast or inside on that? What is it? The Gulf?
Yes, the Gulf of Mexico, and that little crook thing where it sticks out. That's called the Panhandle.
Oh, okay. So right up in that corner of Florida, and I want to get a map of. I wanted to see Florida.
Is that Orlando? That side of Florida?
I think.
Sorry, everyone watching.
We're so good at this.
We're not geography majors.
Absolutely not. Okay.
So I see it. Orlando's more in the center of. It's up around in there, but it's more in the center of the state. It's not right on the.
Like Daytona's on the Daytona and Miami are on the Atlantic Ocean side.
Yeah.
Orlando's more inside towards the other side.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. The Gulf side.
So so you're getting, you know, up in here that it's going to get. That's where I'm seeing they were highlighting that area. I'm trying to see what that area is called, because again.
Yeah, is there any city you can zoom in?
Danny and I are from California. There's no other part of the country.
Yeah. I mean, she's
so going towards Alabama. So yeah, it'll be going up towards Alabama and Georgia in that area. So maybe, you know, Tallahassee, I don't know exactly where in that crook it's going in, but somewhere right in that crook, it's going to get the biggest brunt. But it's the good thing about the tower is, you know, it will come back together. It's going to be chaotic, right? But
and I was getting more inland, more up in the center of the country too.
Damage.
You know, so it's, and I just keep going back to, you know, you guys gotta, if you're living in that part of the world, you need to be prepared. And again, going back to talk about my Republican redneck brother, he's been talking about getting a solar generator and a water purification system for 3 years.
Wow.
And he still hasn't done it. I go,
What are you
I'll
waiting
buy
for?
you one. I'll buy
Yeah.
you one. So he finally got the water purification system, and it's a Berkey filter. And it works pretty well, but he still doesn't have any power if his power goes out. I go,
Oh, yeah.
then be ready for have a bunch of coolers
Yeah.
with ice. Anyway.
I hate to ask, but I have to. Debbie, what deck is that, please? Not
Isn't
that I
that
need another
cool?
deck, but my goodness.
I know. I absolutely love it. I got
It's
it for my
gorgeous.
birthday from Shannon got it for me.
Oh,
And I know, look at the hermit, you guys. It's like purple.
Oh,
beautiful. What
So
a
it's a
all
lilac
the major,
hermit.
yeah, all the major arcana are purple with the highlight in there.
wow.
And I know it's so funny. The name of the deck, and it comes in a really cool box.
Is it right behind you, or is that your phone?
No, it's not. It's upstairs.
Well, we can find out later.
Yeah, I'll let you know it because it's not like just a name of a deck or an artist. It just literally is. I think it said learning tarot. That's the name of the deck, Learning Tarot. But the reason we got it was because the reason she got it was because how cool, like the cups are gold.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
beautiful.
They're just really incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sword's green.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we got
Yes.
it. But it's a learning tarot. It's learning tarot. That's what it's called.
Right. It's really striking.
It's
just
very striking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really
and I
cool.
connected immediately.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. What else? What else are we gonna look at?
But I'll try to see if there's a name on it as well, Andrea.
Territorial training. Does that sound familiar? No.
Tarot,
Anyways, yeah.
Learning tarot, I think. I'll see if there's an actual name.
You know what the problem is? I see something shiny. I'm like, what's that?
Oh, we're all like that. We're all
Show
like
me shiny and sparkles.
Squirrel. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura. Blessings
Very
to you.
nice.
Gina,
like-
we're going to be sending love and light and protection to your friend. Her friend owns an animal shelter and teaches Genshin Jitsu for animals in Destin, Florida. And that's exactly where it's going towards, is Destin.
Protect the animals, please.
Question: if we are a microcosm of
let's take a look at Haiti. Just touching and
okay.
And I know there's just a ton of suffering going on there, and let's try to take it away from that because it's there. But let's see if we can, when is the relief going to start coming in? When are they going to start rebuilding? Is that a good question? When are they going to start getting back on their feet? When is help going to be starting to get in there?
Gosh, so much grief, you guys, so much grief.
Oh my gosh. You got to keep going with this.
Yeah, lots of work, uphill climb to
Yeah.
rebuild. But I see some justice coming, and I don't know, just for some reason, this just feels like help from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Just a matter of time.
Right.
Ooh, eventually.
Nice.
How long that's going to take, but eventually they rebuild. I just can feel they're in for it. The next few storms
Yeah.
don't feel good. I feel the
Yeah,
resilience.
one after another.
Yeah,
One
but the
after another.
resilience of the people that live there and the community, they're in it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that too.
That's where you're going to see neighbor helping neighbor, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to in the.
Right. Right.
Yeah, this one's, usually they're a resilient, very strong.
Yeah.
This is going to hit them hard though. This one
Yeah.
with the wham, wham, wham over and
Mhm.
over again. It just keeps coming at them, right? It's made them feel like there's just, how do we get out of this situation? Like, we try to grow, we try to, become viable and produce productive and like that. And I keep getting hit, but I feel there's some deeper stuff going on here. I'm not saying that it was caused, but because this is happening, there's going to be some transformation. Look at this, guys. Real huge transformation.
Wow. Yeah.
I do see help coming in for them.
Yeah.
And I do see that it will be rebuilt, be able to rebuild and get back into their strength. But this grief, can you imagine being hit over and over and over? Every time you stand up, you're hit back down.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling of, but on a huge scale.
The whole country.
Yeah. This is a big part of the battle and helping them as a country to get back into that hope and
their
future.
Their president was just assassinated as well. So it's like,
have hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, you've got the geological problems as well as infrastructure and government.
Yeah.
But I heard the word grace. I keep hearing the word grace.
Yeah.
The people there just have a dignity and a sense of grace about all this. Yes, it's awful, but they're resilient, and the spirit card was commitment. They're committed to mending and fixing and rebuilding.
Right.
Because other places, as you just said, wallop after wallop after wallop, just like I can't anymore.
Just can't kind of give up. But I do feel like there's someone new coming in to help balance things out and bring strength back in. It's going to be this time period. And if we want to know how to pray, it's to bring back that strength and hope and vibrance as a people.
Yeah. So I got something super similar with the Knight of Wands writing in. He's writing in on strength. He's bringing in something new. And this is the people of Haiti. Just, they're super, super strong. Yet they're going through just an awful, awful time right now. They're wanting to have some money coming in, but when y'all were talking, I was getting there. It's just one after another. We can't get the resources in fast enough. But they are going to be better. I mean, that's what they're hoping for, but it's right now it's not that. And it's not going to be that until maybe this hurricane season ends. But when it does end, and here's the good cards we get, this was at the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy was the Sun card with the 8 of Swords upside down. So the feeling restricted and like, that is ending. and then you have the Star of Hope, the balance
Yay.
again. So it's a long slug to
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
So just keep sending love and light and prayers out to them, and do what you can to support, giving them resources and sending them resources. So
Yeah, shaking up of the land and yeah. It's a mind, body, spirit healing here with that land, with the people,
mhm.
Yeah,
generations of
I just saw the children. I didn't even, sometimes you not forget, but I was just thinking of the
babies.
adults rebuilding, and I was thinking, oh, wow, the children are all going through this too. And
Yeah.
seeing all of this happen.
And losing family. Yep.
So special care for the children.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's along with that too. And I go back to the beginning of when we started this. It's, special care for us too. They really need it, but we get caught up in that energy. And if we don't maintain a higher vibration, then we add to the misery. And so just make sure that we take care of ourselves so that we can help other people in other communities in the best way. Because I go down the rabbit hole and nobody wants to be around me. It's just like, ugh.
That's a good point, Danny. Yeah. Because we have this opportunity to be this energy and we've been handed this baton. Let's keep our vibration up so we can keep pushing that energy out that needs to be pushed out. Not
the bright energy.
We don't need to step in, and it's okay to. We don't need to sink
into it.
Yeah, see it,
Right.
but don't sink into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just keep hope, right?
Right.
Hope is a wonderful feeling because it's a sense of goodness coming and opportunities. So.
Mm-hmm. And even when when you've got the Nine of Swords and you're going, oh, there is nothing. I'm in the middle of the night. I can't see any light. If you just imagine the world and put it out there how you want it to be, it makes things so much better versus what CNN or Fox News or whatever wants you to see. Mm-hmm. You create your own news channel so that you can imagine your own world into being. So
changing the narrative.
Yes.
Changing the narrative. All right. Should we do one more? We've been on for an hour and 11 minutes, I think. I don't know. That's what one of my screens says.
And did you tell everyone at the top of the show why you're testing this?
No.
Oh,
it's a surprise.
No, I just meant like you're testing Zoom on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
We talked
Zoom
about this was a big test, and
how do you feel so far? Do you like it better than StreamYard or no opinion yet?
Feel pretty good.
I feel good. Okay.
The thing is you don't get all the bells and whistles that you get on StreamYard. But
yeah, it's StreamYard. You just push a button and it goes live. Here you have to set up all the stuff in the back room, and then you push live, and then your screen goes blank, and you go, "Am I live?" And then you have to exit that, open up, and it's really convoluted. Really convoluted. So
and you can't see the chat.
And I can't see the chat. So as a guest,
thank you, Bonds.
It's not
blessings to you.
Yeah, thank you, Bonds. So if anybody wants
love
to
and
say
light
anything,
to the world, open those heart chakras. Yes.
Yes. All right. Hitler's mustache was hidden. What the hell? What does that mean? In the chat, someone said Hitler's mustache was hidden, and the comment was hidden.
Oh,
So obviously, oh, Renee got it.
Yep.
So thank you, Renee.
Oh, it's a name.
Thank you for being on top of that. Yeah. So, any other questions?
Questions.
Any other questions? Hey, where'd my chat go? There it is.
Renee's here, Tarot Love Community.
Yay. Yay.
Hi, Renee. So tonight is ladies' night. Just do a
That's
little
right.
plug.
Oh, well,
Since
let's
we're
do
pausing,
another
let's have
plug.
a commercial.
7 p.m. Eastern on my channel tonight. Myself, Kim from Intuitive View, and Debbie will be doing Ladies' Night, where it's women's stories empowering more women and men. So
Yeah.
join us.
And so, yes, please join them. And tomorrow night is the man cave, where I know this is why the test, where we talk about manly things, and women bring us beers and chips and then tell us to clean up the room. So
Clean up after yourselves.
yeah, don't leave this mess for me. And so we have Jeffrey at Ripe Color, and Andrea, you also have over at on Tuesday night. You have
Tuesday night, it'll be on Allie's channel, Heart and Soul Connected. It's our monthly manifestation.
Yep.
So come on over, where we set intentions and good vibes to things like Haiti, etc., or people in the chat who need some good vibes. So
yeah.
I think it's going to be a powerful night. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be there as well.
Yeah. So I was just shuffling cards. You know how you shuffle and a card just pops into your view and you go, oh, that's powerful. That's what I got. In your hand, the universe is your partner. So
beautiful.
keep thinking that, we have the light in our hand. We can't turn that light off, because then it's just bad. So keep the light shining in the palm of our hand as we manifest things on Tuesday and throw that out there. So
I
Nice.
love that.
yeah. All righty. What should we read on? One last one? Are we good with that, or we want to read on something else?
Should we check on the week for Mr. Orange and friends and see
Sure, we can
Yeah.
do that.
if
we can
anything
do that.
exciting is going to come to light, or
Sure.
indictments?
Right. Anything happening this week with that stuff?
What will come to the news this week? I still think it's really huge that Cuomo resigned, because that's, he didn't
Yeah.
resign because the stories aren't true or something bigger's not coming out.
Right. Yeah, because we all thought he was going to stick around and fight, and he kind of left as quick as My Pillow did in his symposium when he lost the Dominion lawsuit. Not lose it, but the judge said, no, Dominion can sue you. He just got up and left. So, yeah, it's interesting that Cuomo just bailed so quick.
Well, the good guys are going to get some kind of victory or movement this week. I think someone is going to go to jail this week. Indictment, something's coming.
Something's coming.
It's got to do with money. Gonna be some heartbreak for that orange team. So money, what are you guys seeing?
Yeah, I definitely, this is this week. We asked for this week and
Yeah.
got the 9 of swords and death coming in there.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, so
Ooh.
they're coming down strong. They have the foundation for whatever this big thing coming down on there. But there's just so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many to take down. That's the challenge because there's which direction do you go? But
Yes.
they have it and they will it's happening, guys.
That's the
Catherine,
challenge.
blessings to you. What a cute little emoji.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Catherine.
It's happening. It's happening.
You know,
We
and I
now
was
have the
thinking,
foundation that we need.
yeah, I was thinking about what you were saying about there's just so many ways to go. And that is where I think Merrick Garland is having his most difficult, his biggest challenge is, you know, he's got to get everything lined up just right because these guys are so slippery.
Yeah, this was in the challenge position. This is the challenge card.
Right. Which sword does he go
Which
after?
one? Because it's a chess game, right? So
Yeah,
I got to make sure we get him on this one first, then this one, then, you know, this guy over here.
exactly.
Can't do all at once or a random order.
Right.
Very planned.
Yeah.
Right. So what I got is, and I'm using my happy cards, the Deviant Moon. So if people get all scared of scary cards, turn away. So I got the Chariot and I threw this right when Andrea said, there's movement, there's something going. We're going to see something. Yeah, we've got movement. It's all about, this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is all about money. So some money's going to be coming into, that's what they're looking for. They're following the money and it's going to cause them great. This is the 4 of Swords. Mm-hmm. And it's like they're getting stabbed. This is not good for them. They're not feeling good about this. This card to me almost looks like a death card. Like it's the end of something, entertainment only, end of something. There's still going to be this Ace of Wands, it's new information coming out. Some decks, it's a big club like a Fred Flintstone. There's somebody trying to protect somebody in this Ace of Wands though. So yeah, but you also have the 8 of Cups. It's almost scary just walking away. No, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I got to go away. And it's the money dance. That's what's it's all about money. They're going to get caught up in it. And I see some movement this week. I don't know if I see jail. This may be jail though, that card.
Or an indictment or something.
Something. Yeah.
You had a lot of female cards there too. I'm wondering if it's someone like Ivanka or someone else in the mix this week.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is a oil painter. Thank you so much. Blessings to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oil painting is not easy, guys.
No.
Yeah, they're, you know, and I'm new to this deck. So I was just looking, I was going, where are there, is it mainly women in here? But it's not. There's guys in here too. So yeah, so get ready, you know, for something to happen with 45's crew. You know, and I think about it, I go, well, is that the thing to be focusing on? We have so much other stuff, but you know, we have to learn to chew gum and walk at the same time.
Well, it's just preparing everyone as well, like stuff that'll be in the news, whether it's weather related or political, and just to like I was just thinking of the storm analogy, like just keep your boat steady.
Yeah.
As you watch and you hear everything, remember to keep yourself steady. You're part of this group, this collective. You're going to be all right, and we're going to send out positive energy, right? So we're going to keep the boat steady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call.
And then when you were saying that, I was going in, of course, you got to be prepared because you're on the boat. If you don't have something on the boat, you don't have it. You can't go to shore to go get something. So, and
be prepared. We'll be balanced. We'll be in control.
Right.
Maybe it's a yacht. Should we be on a super yacht?
A super yacht for super friends. Yes.
Super friends.
A super yacht for super friends.
I asked for a card for all of us, like, for how should we be? How should we be in this response? And give us some guidance or whatever. And the card is the High Priestess. And so she's just saying, to really stay in that higher space, that knowing.
She's balanced by the two pillars. So like,
there's balance. She's strong. She's wise, but she also lives in this space of understanding life's mysteries at this level. And I don't know why I want to avoid higher, just a stronger sense of the mysteries of life and the intertwining of the physical and the emotional and the spiritual and the esoteric, all those things. She has a higher sense. And so we're being asked to kind of sit in this energy as this plays out.
Yeah. That's great.
Life hits hard sometimes. If we can stay in this place, even when it's hitting us, it helps, right?
Right.
So, but to stay and keep that, like you said, Danny, earlier, to keep that vibrational level, we're all connected. So if we can keep that vibrational level, let's do it for the other side of the world, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And for our side of the world too.
And for our side, of course.
For our little rooms that we're in. I mean, all that, it just radiates out. Linda G was talking about how she flies over the world. She's super friend too. Flies over the world and she radiates love out of her heart space. At least that's what I heard in my head when she was talking about that, because I was imagining I was right there with her when she was starting to say she was doing this. I'm going, oh yeah, I see that. And I saw that beam of light just like radiating. I'm going, super friends.
Yeah.
Chills.
Yes, definitely.
Do that later today. And fly over the world.
Yeah. Sending out love. All right. I think we should leave on.
We will triumph.
I think we should leave on that note, Debbie, because that was such a beautiful card and a beautiful way that you said that. So that was awesome. Thank you guys for being with me on this test, and everybody in the chat. Thank you for your patience. This is how we're going to do the man cave. So we're not going to be able to see the chat, which is maybe I'll try to figure out how to hook that up.
Yeah. It's too bad it's not an option here.
Yeah. And it maybe I have a little button up here that says chat, but I don't think I said test chat and nothing.
So that would be just the chat between readers. So we see that it's you're chatting just with Andrea and I through that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so I think you're going to just let everybody know that's going to be on the show with you to have an extra device to watch the chat on.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good test. Thanks, family. Y'all helped us out with this beautiful test.
Yes, thank you all so much. So make sure you check out, what channel are you guys going to be on tonight? Women Empowering.
Lilac Lantern Tarot.
Lilac. So watch that, and then check out Allie's channel for Higher Intentions tomorrow night. Check out my channel for lower intentions with the man cave. And
Kind of a 3D thing.
yeah.
That's
And
funny.
we're gonna have Scott and Jeffrey from Ripe Color on the man cave.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you guys will be able to join in. I know you're going to be dropping in, you're flying, so you may parachute in.
That's right.
So, all right, you guys, thank you. Now let's see if I can end this. This is going to
Oh.
be challenging.
Okay.
Ending it.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see how well this works. Okay, bye, everybody. Peace and love.
Peace.